So August 6, 2002, my house got raided by the police for my mom. She was caught doing drugs and check forgery. She was sentenced for 2 years in state prison. While she was in there, I went to junior high. When I got home from junior high, I had to clean the house, maintain the household, and cook for my family, for my stepdad and 2 other brothers. It was hard to see her in there. We went down about once to 2 times a week to visit her. Sometimes I wouldn't get to see her for 2 to 3 weeks, depending on if she was on lockdown or anything like that. So my mom ended up having an affair on my brother's dad with my dad, and he took off when I was born. I looked for him for years and years. I thought he'd be a lot better than what my mom described him. She described him as a jerk, didn't want responsibility of his own kids, and that's what's made me into me today, is not having a dad there for me. Well, I ended up finding him in 2006. I wrote him a letter. I found one online that I thought was him. I wrote him a letter. He ended up calling in November of 2006. We talked for a few months. It sounded like he wanted a relationship, but then he just stopped calling me and accepting my calls, and I haven't talked to him since my 17th birthday on August 4th, 2007. It's been really hard not having a father figure in my life. I've had my stepdad. Well, you can't really call him a father figure. He didn't have a good life when he was growing up, and so he didn't learn how to be a good father. But I do strive to be a better dad than what I've seen. I couldn't do anything with my friends. I couldn't go out to eat. Every time I was invited out to eat, I couldn't go. Well, I made up an excuse to go. I didn't want to be looked upon as a kid that always ate. And if I did go, I wouldn't hardly eat anything. And it just hurts, you know. It's hard to not be able to do anything with your friends you can be a normal teenager. In 2005, 06, and 07, I worked at Lagoon, which is our local theme park here in Utah. I worked in rides my first year in 05. 06, I worked in merchandise as a frontliner. And 07, I worked as a merchandise supervisor. Every year that we worked here, we get a free season pass. But the thing is, I could hardly use mine because I couldn't ride any of the rides. In 05, I came here with a couple of friends. After about 10 rides of being embarrassed, I just stopped trying. I couldn't fit on the rides. I held up the rides. Couldn't get the seatbelts to latch on. I just gave up. Eventually, I just became the person that held everybody's stuff and set off to the side. This is one of my current employers, is Walmart, and I work back in the sporting goods section. I do customer service, gun sales, knife sales, license sales, anything to do with sporting goods. This is my supervisor right here.
How you doing? I'm Walt.
Well, I want him to explain why I'm a good employee, what would make me a great candidate for the Biggest Loser.
Okay. Josh is a really good employee. He comes to work on time. He does any job that he's assigned to do, whether it be gun sales, his knowledge of guns, ammo, sales of ammo, licenses. Whenever he's asked to throw freight, he throws a lot of heavy freight. Works really hard. Make sure everything's organized for us, so when the customer comes in, he can show them where everything's at and help them with anything they need to do.
Awesome, thanks, Walt. I went to a recruiter to ask him just some simple questions, what I need to do to join the Army. Well, right when I got in there and sat down, he told me he couldn't do anything for me until I lost some weight. He didn't even answer any questions. He just said he couldn't help me. Some of the things I want to do in my life, I'd love to join our military and serve our country. I'd like to go to school to become an architect. I'd love to be able to raise a family. To become a loving husband and father. It's kind of hard. Girls judge me by the way I look. They don't get time to know me. They just look at me and think I'm just some big fat kid. It's hard. I've only had one girlfriend in my life. Everything that's gone on in my life, I really wouldn't change a thing. It's made me who I am today. I am compassionate, caring towards others, respectful, honest. I'm a hard worker. And most importantly, I keep my word. My word to you guys is if I get on the show, it's not only for you, it's not for my family, it's for myself. I want to lose this weight. I've been fat my whole life. I'm tired of it. Tired of not being able to do what I want with my friends when they do it. Tired of being outcasted. And it sucks. I'm here with my friends and family making this video in hopes that it'll get me on The Biggest Loser. I've already started helping myself. I've maxed out at 450 pounds. I'm down to 360 pounds. I just need a little bit more help to push me, to get me into a gym. And with your help, I know I can do it. I would be a great choice. I have great personality, and I would love to do it. I'd love the chance to even try to do it. I appreciate you guys watching this video, taking your time out of the day to watch it and giving me this much of a chance. And I know if you chose me, it'd be a great season 10. You guys have a great day.